Nigeria, Alicom.wmv. Oh.
What's going on over here? Feature Artist Fridays. We have Ali Hussein in the building. What's going on, Ali?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's good? Just chilling, taking time.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Kenya, Africa, and right now I'm in Washington, Seattle, and I've been here for 8 years now. So yeah.
That's definitely why I wanted to do, the interview with you, because you being from Kenya, I think it just provides like a whole nother perspective on the music industry in America and as you see it and, maybe what's working or what's not for you as an artist. So just to talk a little bit about you being from Kenya, were you already rapping? You do rap, right?
Yeah, I do rap and R&B.
Okay. So were you already doing that kind of music, that genre of music, when you were in Kenya?
Well, when I was in Kenya, I wanted to do music, but I didn't have enough equipment or enough money to do my music stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of hard back then, and also plus I used to live in a village too.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have the time to do all that kind of music because I was always running around.
Okay. But is that mainly the genre of music that you listened to while you were in Kenya?
Yeah. I was listening to music since I was young, you know what I'm saying? And music is just it's like everything in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I have my friends, when we came here, we started a group dance, we were dancing at high schools and church and all that, And then I decided to leave dance and then try to become a rapper and a singer, you know what I'm saying? So then I started recording my music, and right now I think it's popular and people that really like what I do right now, so which makes me keep doing more music, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That aspect of it really amazes me, how, the U.S. genres of music really just transcend the globe. And, because honestly, I can't say that in America we're really, up on Kenyan artists or African artists or, artists from, Chinese artists. But then when you hear, so many other, people outside of this country who are so influenced by, American music, it really it blows me away the level of influence that, American music has on the rest of the globe. That's why I wanted to find out if hip hop and R&B was something that you got into when you moved here, or were you already, exposed to it and listening to it and, a part of that culture over there.
Yeah, well, nobody knows this, but to be honest with you, in this language that I'm doing my music, right now I'm doing a kind of English and also which my language is Bantu, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I speak the Bantu language, and there's not any well-known artists right now. So and I was just happy that I was the first kid, to be my video to play on BET,
Wow.
That kept me exciting, and so I'm trying hard just to get this language out, because nobody knows about this language that much. So that's why I'm trying to get my language out, and which I'm getting a lot of support too, not just from the Bantu people, but also from the all different people, Americans, all those kind of people, they're supporting my music. So that keeps me strong. So I'm happy.
That's great. So you live in Seattle, Washington now, right? So how is the scene over there? Have you been doing a lot of shows or getting your music out in your local area right now?
Well, I'm trying to do that, sometimes I'm doing shows at the clubs, or when there's parties, or we'll be invited at school, high school, and we'll do shows there, because my music is kind of a cultural music, you know what I'm saying? So it's rap, but it's talking like most of it's talking like about the history, like, you know. So that's what I'm doing. But I've been doing shows too, yeah.
That's good. And how has the reception been towards your music so far? Been going good?
Well, it's working well, you know what I'm saying? It's just like step by step, you know?
Right.
Yeah. We can't all go at once, so everything's just takes steps. So, yeah.
Okay. So tell me, you know, about yourself as an artist. Tell me, you know, what if there's any message you're trying to get across in your music, or what separates you from all the other artists doing it. Just tell me a little bit about what you bring to the table, you know, as an independent artist in the game right now. How are you trying to make your mark?
Well, you know, like, I'm just trying to do me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no problem with the other artists, you know? And like, whoever artists that want to do something with me, like, music, you know, featuring, like, or like do a track together, like, they're always welcome, you know what I'm saying? It's like, my music is like independent, like, I'm welcoming anybody who wants to do like something with me, you know what I'm saying? And, like, for my music, I don't diss or nothing, and I don't talk anything about like other people, you know what I'm saying? It's just like talking about kids going to school, like or like how we can change someday, you know, and all that. But right now on the table, like, I'm not just doing my music for money. I'm doing my music just for me to get this language out. That's all I want, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I want. Like, I'm not doing it for money. And also, if like I just say that I'm making the money, I want to be able to help like the orphan kids who are struggling out there, because I know how my life was. And I know there's kids out there who needs help. So that's what I'm doing this music for.
That's great. So the goal for your music, are you trying to get signed by a major label? Do you want to stay as an independent artist? Where are you trying to go to?
Well, I like to stay like this, independent. But like, if there's any other major labels that wants to take me, you know, I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think I like where I am right now. So.
Great. Okay, so let's get into the marketing questions. What, you know, whether it's online, whether it's, you know, in the streets, whether it's events, what so far do you think has been your, you know, best tool to market yourself as an artist and market your music?
I'll say online. Most of it I go with online, because like I don't go on the street and like try to sell my CDs and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever I do it online, like I put it online and people, they just go there and download it for free. That's what I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? So
how do you bring
I go with online most of the time.
So how do you promote? And so say if you have a new YouTube video or you have a new CD that you want people to download for free, how do you, you know, promote that traffic to your product?
Well, I know that I got like most of my friends on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So like I put it on Facebook, I put it like on YouTube, and like let everybody know, like to share with their friends, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I do. That's how I do my stuff. Like I give it to my friends, and my friends, they share it to the other friends, you know what I'm saying? So it's like working friends and friends and friends, all that. So it's going like that. Okay.
Yeah. So your Facebook network has to be pretty big to spread the word that way.
Well, it's working pretty well. I got like a SoundCloud website, and like I don't know, it's just amazing how I got like so many downloads in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how people seen my music, but they go to SoundCloud and then they listen to it and they download it right away. So I mean, that's what's keeping me strong. So I'm really happy for what they're doing. You know. That's
great.
That's the most of it. Yeah.
That's great. Who would you say, as an artist, you're most inspired by, whether it's their business or their music? Who really do you look at and say, you know, I like what they're doing, and, you know, maybe that's my blueprint as an artist, or, you know?
I would say Convict, like Akon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Akon, and also like Young Money, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, all that's great. And also I'm working with some other artists in African too, Kenya, with their group name is like a Saba Clan. Like they're doing like an international music, so which is pretty great. So I would love to work with them more. So yeah.
Okay. Are you into Kanon at all too? Kanon has also been making a little noise, internationally as well.
Yeah. I mean, I love his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I listen to all music. That's how I am. But like, Kanan, he's good. I'll go with him too. You know what I'm saying? So whatever artist keeps me like interested in their music, then that's good. So. I mean, like, I had this website, like, when my video was on BET, and it was also, like, playing in Africa, too. So, some famous people, they seen it there, and, like, they were interested to add me in, like, in their, label, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I just don't want to rush it, you know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, I'm taking time, step by step. So, yeah. So, I don't want to go too fast and then, like, just go down. So,
right.
That's
so you have to tell me, how did you get your video on BET?
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you. So I got my video on BET. The guy like the company that shot my video, Co-op Production Media. So they shot my video, and the guy, he really loved it. Like he liked the video. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna do a favor for you guys. I love this video and I love the song, the way it sounds. He say, Alicom, I don't understand what you're saying, but I love the tone of yours. You know what I'm saying? So, So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna find out if like I can put this video on BET. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, man, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? So then he probably talked to the people on BET. Then they say, we'll love to see that video.
Right.
So then that's how the video got on BET, because the guy who shot the video, he loved it, what he did. So, and what we did also. So.
That's great. So it seems like, talking to you, a lot of your buzz is coming from networking and putting out good quality music to where when people hear it, they actually want to take action. They want to download it, or they want to share it and pass it on to their friends. And that really has to come from putting out quality music, because, as an artist, you can direct people to your stuff all day, but when they listen to it, they're not really feeling it, it's not going to go any further. They're not going to share it with their friends, or they're not going to tell people about it. So, yeah. So that seems like that's, high on your part. Putting out quality.
Yeah,
products,
to get to this one point, like there's this one guy, his name is like Angel Parts, and he does music too in different country, and like he promotes my music everywhere. So like I want to shout out for him too, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he's helping out, and like Angel Parts.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he does music too, but he's like he's a good helper. So he's promoting my music everywhere, like on Facebook, on Twitter, like everywhere. So that's nice work, They say teamwork, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it's
Nowadays,
about.
That's what we need. So
Yep.
So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting the help that I need with my music, even though people they don't understand like most of my music, but like I explain to them so that way they can understand. Even when I'm doing shows, like first I explain to them about the song, they feel it, what I tell them, and when I'm doing the song, like they don't have to understand, so but they're like, wow, so yeah.
That's great. I want to definitely, thank you for taking the time out to speak. And like I said, I definitely wanted to, interview you because I think, from your background, you bring a whole new perspective. And, people need to hear it. Independent artists, need to hear it and get that knowledge and, what it takes to, make yourself known and gain that attention for your music. It's definitely a hard process, and I thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and share your feedback on what you've been going through as an artist, right?
Yeah, well, I want to say thank you to you. This made my day. This interview, you know what I'm saying? You made my day. So,
right.
And like I wish you all the best with your life too, whatever you're doing, you know. I hope you get there. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You
all right, much success with you in the future, and I will be adding all of your information, so anybody who wants to, you know, check out Ali's music, and your video will be added on here, so people can definitely see, you know, what you bring to the table as an artist. All right.
Awesome, and much love to you. Much love to all the fans too, everybody.
You.
So yeah.
All right.
NCK Alicom. Yes, sir. Yo, these are Fela. King Fela, la la la.